This guy will eventually go back to Cuba or wherever ICE sends him after his local cases are completed.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office has arrested a 70-year-old Cuban national, Jose Valerio Rodriguez, after an investigation by the FCSO Major Case Unit determined he committed human trafficking and sexual activity with a minor. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
A 16-year-old female ran away from her home in Palm Coast. She had been communicating on social media platform with what turned out to be a 70-year-old illegal immigrant in Palm Coast that was living in a tent behind a convenience store. She met this individual who gave her money, cigarettes, and drugs and convinced her to stay overnight in his tent. The parents did report the child missing, but had no indications of where she might have gone. When she returned home, she notified her parents that she had been attacked sexually by this individual. Our detectives, Real-Time Crime Center, immediately jumped on this case and was able to identify the individual and where he was living. Deputies obtained a search warrant for his DNA as part of the investigation, and when they served it on him at his tent, they also interviewed him, and he admitted to the incident. He was immediately arrested and taken to the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility, at which point detention deputies that are also warrant service officers for ICE notified ICE, who provided a detainer.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, March 7th.
And hey, Ray, if you're listening, all the gentlemen and the Knights at the Knights of Columbus are praying for you.
Palm Coast City Councilman Charles Gambaro recognizing former Councilman Ray Stevens, who recently resigned for health reasons.
Councilman Ray Stevens is the seventh lawmaker to resign since 2016. Mayor Mike Norris is staying in close touch, communicating with Stevens' wife, Kim.
I've been in constant contact as often as I could with Kim. Hopefully, if Ray's out of ICU, I'm hoping things will look better. He's a strong man, and I think it shows a strong character. For him to resign, to get someone else that can fulfill the duties. I really appreciate that.
Councilman Ty Miller has a positive message about Stevens.
Mr. Stevens' decision to resign shows the type of person he is. He expressed to me specifically that, he felt guilty because he thought that he was not doing his job, as per what he was elected to do. And I expressed, hey, just take care of yourself and get better. But that was on his thought process. And, he was concerned about how he wasn't serving the citizens of Palm Coast. And I think that says a lot about who he is as a person.
Vice Mayor Teresa Pontieri.
I know there's been a lot of prayers sent their way, and I'm really appreciative of that, and just keep them coming.
In the spirit of moving forward for the city of Palm Coast, it's been suggested to activate a 15-day application period through March 19th. Then council would conduct interviews with the candidates on April 1st, and then council would hold a public workshop on April 8th and make the final selection for city council on April 15th. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Here's what's really interesting. Of the 267 largest U.S. cities, topping the list was Palm Coast with 3,753 incoming boomers.
Real Estate Matters host Toby Tobin is breaking down a recent report from Smart Asset on where baby boomers are moving.
It's ranked 267 of the largest U.S. cities based on the percentage of the population represented by incoming baby boomers, age 55 to 74. That moved in during 2023.
Tobin shared the Smart Asset report with his listeners on Saturday.
1,767 were from another state, so we have a lot of interlopers. And these are the people we're really talking to when we're trying to explain what the rules and regulations are in Flagler County, Florida generally. Overall, 32,278 Palm Coast residents are boomers. They represent 31.7% of Palm Coast population.
Tobin says the numbers came from the U.S. Census Bureau.
And their median income is $70,037, which I looked down the whole list of 267, and that's on the high side. There were, even in Miami, the boomers had a lower income than we do here. So, and 7 out of 10 of the top-ranked cities are in Florida.
For more insights from Tobin, tune into Real Estate Matters, Saturday mornings at 11 on WNZF. I'm Daryl Moody, reporting.
The weekend is here, and that brings family fun to Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Fun for Augie Kids and Jacksonville Business Connections have teamed up to present the Flagler Summer Camp Expo and Kids Fest. Discover summer camp options, scavenger hunt, prizes, face painting, live performance by the dance method, raffle, local creatives and makers, food, and fun. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
As first reported by WNZF Sports, Palaca's Patrick Turner was officially announced as the FPC Bulldogs head football coach Monday. Tuesday, Rich Carroll and I introduced Coach Turner to Flagler County, live on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel and the WNZF Facebook page.
I'm so excited to work with these guys, and if they'll learn that right there, just put in work, trust the process, trust your coaches, and be a great teammate, then good things are going to happen and you can achieve your goals a lot faster.
Turner is in lockstep with FPC leadership on the blueprint.
Coach Travisik has a great vision for the athletic program and where he wants to take it, and so does Mr. Bosserdette and the entire admin team. They want everybody that comes through there to have an All-American high school experience, and I think we share that vision, so when people play in our program, they're going to get to play at a high level and have a vision to get them there.
Hear the full interview tomorrow on the Rich and Mike Sports Show at 7:30 a.m. or watch now on Facebook and YouTube. The Matanzas Pirates softball team remains undefeated after a 17-0 win at the alma mater St. Augustine Tuesday, led by 2 scoreless innings from freshman Trinity Wright. Trinity on being on a veteran team with high expectations.
I'm just very mindful of how great of a team we are, and I'm just very lucky. Pressure's a little bit normal. It's just fun to be around.
Fellow 9th grader catcher Mary Grace Seward had 2 hits. She agrees with her pitcher.
We say pressure is more focused than it is pressure. We come out and we focus more to help our team.
They host St. Pete Canterbury at the Ship tonight at 6. Across town, the WNZF Sports Network will be at FPC when Bulldog Baseball hosts Deltona at 7. Watch on Facebook and YouTube. It's a crosstown showdown in girls lacrosse with Matanzas and FPC at 5. 18 county wrestlers are competing in the state championship this weekend. Tune in for the results Monday. WNZF is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the sports desk, I'm Mike Licio.